Well, hello and welcome to this is what this is week 8. This is week 8. Yeah, can you believe that? That means 2 months of being in the state legislature. It's week 8 of my my life as your state representative, and Representative Bill Post here with you of House District 25. As you can see, I'm not in my office at the Capitol. Today is Friday, and today was what was called in district day. And what that basically means is that each of us, the reps and the senators, were to go out into our district and do things in the district today, town hall meetings and whatnot. So what I did was I invited people to go on a motorcycle ride with me through House District 25, which, again, in case you're not familiar with it, means Kaiser to St. Paul to Newburgh. And I thought it'd be great if we just got a bunch of people together. The weather was supposed to be fantastic. If you are here in the Valley of Oregon, you know that Thursday was the day we should have done it because Thursday was 70, 72 degrees. It was perfect, but it wasn't too bad. So we had a nice group today. I think we had about 8 people. We had a nice group. We went for a nice ride out to, let's see, we went out through the country, out north of Kaiser, and then we stopped at the Banker's Cup coffee shop in St. Paul, chatted with some St. Paul folks for a little bit, and then off we went out through the farmland again and ended up in Newburgh at the Burgerville, had a great cheeseburger and came home. And it was a good time. A lot more fun than the town hall meeting, but town hall meetings are important too. But anyway, it was a good day. Now, to look back on this, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm hoping that I'm going to splice this all together with video that Brandon Smith took today of our motorcycle ride so you can kind of get a feel for what it was like and hear it and all that sort of thing. So I think I'm going to try to splice this all together in just a little bit. But if I look back on the week, the things that I want to reflect upon, at least for me, that were really important, this week in the House, we passed a bill that is my one big bill. I've probably told you before, I had 3 that I wrote this year. One was a CHL reciprocity bill, and it was very much a blanket type of reciprocity, meaning that Oregon would recognize any CHL, concealed handgun license, from any state in the United States. What happened with that was we decided to kill that bill because Representative Cliff Bentz had a better version. So he took the same language basically and added a very important line, and that is, as long as the other states' concealed handgun license meets the same requirements and the same rules and the same standards that Oregon has, written in better language than that. But what I'm saying is his bill was better than mine. And I was able, because I'm on the Judiciary Committee, which is where the gun bills generally go, and because I have a wonderful relationship with our chairman, Representative Jeff Barker, I was able to convince him to just kill my bill, and I would co-sponsor Representative Cliff Bentz's bill. And so that bill is going to move forward. I mean, at least it should move to the committee and get us a chance to hear it and vote on it. So that's bill number 1. Bill number 2, we had an exciting hearing this week with my friend who you'll see in the motorcycle video, Brandon Smith, who's a city councilor here in Kaiser. I wrote a bill with a lot of help from very smart people that would help protect people. I'm going to give you the short version. The short version is, if you were in an accident of some sort, a victim of an accident, and you are recovering in the hospital and you have all these doctor's bills and hospital bills and whatnot to pay, debt debt collection agencies can come after you. My bill would, in essence, stop the debt collectors from coming after you and ruining your credit until after your case has finished completely to the end and the money is dispersed. So we don't want to take anybody's money away. We don't want hospitals to not get paid, doctors not get paid. We just don't want debt collection agencies to come after people while they're still trying to finish out the legal system. So Brandon gave great testimony on that in committee the other day, and we hope that that bill passes out of the, I think it's the, well, I don't remember what committee we sat in. There's too many committees. So anyway, it got heard on Thursday. So we'll see where that goes. So that's bill number 2. Bill number 3 was really my priority that I wanted to get passed, and that was, of course, the allowing of eating and drinking in cigar shops, the exempted cigar shops, of course, one of them being my dear friend Sadi Hadid at Ava Cigars and Wine. As you probably know from last week, it passed out of the committee, the Business and Labor Committee, unanimously, and it moved on to the House floor. And on Wednesday, we voted on it on the House floor, and I was able to carry my bill. And I have to tell you, if I were to say anything about what it's like to be a state representative, it's pretty darn exciting to carry your own bill. Sometimes you carry bills that are out of committee and you've been asked, would you carry this bill? Or you carry it for a friend, or maybe it's the governor's bill or something and you carry it. This was my bill and I carried it. I gave a floor speech, which you can see on my YouTube page or on my Facebook page or on my website. And it passed 58-1. And you might ask, who was the one? I'm calling him out right now. Representative Jim Widener, Republican of McMinnville. He voted no. You know why? Because he wants to have more no votes than anybody else, and he decided to use my bill as one of them. Anyway, just in case you don't know how the process works, so it passed basically unanimously. And what happens now is the bill is sitting on the Senate president, so that would be Peter Courtney, Senator Peter Courtney's desk. He'll assign it to a committee, hopefully, and then that committee votes on it and passes it, hopefully, and then it goes to the full Senate where they vote on it and it passes, hopefully, and then it's passed, signed by the governor, and the statute changes and we can eat and drink in the cigar shops again. So there you go. That was the highlight of my week. That was the big reason. That was a big reason. I wanted to bring, get rid of bad laws or fix them somewhat and bring about freedom and help small businesses. And I think we did all that this week. I really feel like this was one of the biggest, we accomplished something weeks in the 8 weeks that I've been in the legislature. All right, so that's going to do it. So what I'm going to do is hopefully I'm going to be able to mix this together with the video from the motorcycle. If it doesn't, then this will be it. Wow, that was exciting, wasn't it? Okay, well, it was a short week, so you get a short video. Anyway, let me tell you again where you can find more about what I'm doing. I try to keep you up to date on everything. Go to my website, www.billpost.us. Or if you're on Facebook, Bill Post for Oregon. Just hit the like button and read my stories there. I'm on Twitter at Bill Post for Oregon. No, it's just Bill Post Oregon. I'm sorry, at Bill Post Oregon. And I'm also, of course, on the legislative website, which is just look up Bill Post State Representative. And I guess that's it. So have a great weekend, and we'll talk again next week.
It's still cold. My face is cold. Oh, an introduction. Okay, so we're going to take a ride out to St. Paul and then to Newburgh. We're going to stop at some historic farms, and we're going to stop at the Banker's Cup, which is the only coffee place in Newburgh. No, excuse me, St. Paul. And I don't know, we may find some surprises along the way. Who knows? So off we go. Victory, Honda, and Harley represented today.
One big happy family.
It is.
Excellent. Let's ride.